what do you think the benefits are of joining like Local 802? And in your opinion, how important is it for musicians to be actively involved in the local and national musicians union?
It is definitely important to join the union. I mean, I think that the misconception we said earlier is that they're an employer, but you can't look at the union as a job hunter for you, or, you know, they're not an employer. So joining a union is beneficial in some respects for freelance musicians. Well, in all respects for freelance musicians, because you're protected by contracts and you're protected by area standards. Well, one of the things I noticed becoming music coordinator is when you really break down the numbers, like, I don't know why everything isn't on contract. It's not that much more expensive to do it the right way. When I've run numbers for recording sessions that want to go dark, if, like, let's say there's a recording session that wants to go dark, not pay benefits, not go on, that means not go on contract. Versus on the contract, I'm just like, well, why wouldn't they just do the contract? It's not that much more expensive to do it right. And the risks of like getting caught and the union coming and filing a grievance, it's not worth it. Like if you do a recording session and then those, you know, for film, and you get paid $500, that feels good right for a minute. And then when that film's in, you know, in the theater and they're using that music all over the place, and then it becomes a soundtrack album on Spotify and there's all this other new use, and now people are singing to it on the morning shows or whatever, you know, whatever you want to say, and you made your $500 doesn't really work. But if you filed a contract, now you have the AFM behind you to track those things. There's a mechanism in place to abide by, and there's signatories. There's a production house that is a signatory to an agreement with the union that's going to protect these people from working here, that work here, and protect them for future payments. And that's important, and because that's long-term thinking. Then you get benefits and pension payments. The more you do this, the longer you do these gigs, you go to the union or open your mailbox, there's a check. I mean, it's not like it used to be. One day you'll say, hey man, there's $300 for this thing I did 10 years ago. Wow. That's the stuff that the union is important for.